So, hello YouTubers. Dad and I got talking about timepieces, and the first spring wound watch that the Navy used, and I saw the movie about the guy. You have to Google it now. But you were telling us about your first pocket watch. How did you wind it?
Key wind. It was a key wind, and you opened the back. There was a door on the back, you opened the back and inserted the key and wound it once a day. And it was 1/2 inch thick, 3 inches around, and had a raised crystal on it that was subject to breakage. And to set the time, you unscrewed the ring that held the crystal, and you used the key on the center post of the hands, and you turned it either forward or backward.
Cool. Now I have a pocket watch.
And that watch came to me from my mother, who had been given it by her father when he had finished working on the railroad as a section hand. When they built the railroad through, I don't know whether CPR line, or I would suspect it'd be a CPR line from through Cobden and that area. Probably Haley's area, because that was basically, I think that's where he was raised, close to Haley Station.
So what would be the date or the year that you got that watch?
1941, 1942 maybe.
And how old was that watch when you got it?
I think it was built around 1904. It was a Waltham. I do know that, and it was heavy.
And where is that watch now?
Last I knew, it was in the museum at Renfrew. Yeah.
Road trip.
And the next watch I had was a Waltham lever set, stem wound, but a lever set. It was built in around 1922, according to the serial number. And I bought it in 1951, September of 1951, and it was second-hand, certified, approved by the Department of Transport Canada as a timepiece for CPR.
For those who don't know, CPR is?
Canadian Pacific Railway.
Yeah.
And now my oldest grandson has that watch, and it still runs.
That's shout out to Randy.
Yeah.
So I too have a collection of pocket watches and wrist watches. I got stories to tell about some of those. But specifically, this pocket watch has an opening in the back, so you can see the internal workings.
Right.
And when you open the front, it has an opening through the face, so you can see the internal workings right through the center.
Right through the, yeah.
Don't worry about a close-up, folks.
Okay.
I might just bring it up there. But, and it was on the cover, it says the Bruna Boyne, which is Newgrange in Ireland. I bought it at the gift shop for the museum, interpretive center, I guess is the word now, at Newgrange, where you can do Nowth and Dowth. You get a shuttle from that place to go to Newgrange, and you get a shuttle to go to Nowth, and Dowth isn't open for the shuttle service. But from that one spot, right on the Boyne River, is the center. So after my trip to Newgrange and Nowth, went into the gift shop, picked up this watch. It's a pewter watch made by, doesn't say, Mullingar Pewter. I got a couple of their pieces. I have a little goblet I got at Trinity College with some nice Celtic historical stuff on the outside of it. I saved that for sacred occasions. But this watch I like so much because it doesn't have a battery. We just wind it up. I'd had it a month got it home. I have a nice leather holster that it fits in right on my belt, and I had to adjust the time. Here's where the grumpy old man gets grumpy. So I pulled the pin up. Didn't the pin come right out into my hand?
Ooh.
So I can wind this sucker up, but I can't set the time.
Oh.
What am I going to do? Send it back to Ireland to get it fixed? I don't think so. It's in a little baggie, so I don't lose the pin. And I got it in my pocket, and I'll take it to a jeweler in Carlton Place and see what they say. If it's an easy fix,
You'll have to take it to a watchmaker.
well, they're a jewelry shop. They do watches, and I'll let them
Yeah.
look at it. And based on their recommendations, I may have to, when I go to Scotland this time next year,
Yeah.
take a side trip
Yeah.
and go to Mullingar Pewter in Ireland, which I'll have to look up, see where they are.
Yeah.
But be damned if I'm going to be sending this in the mail somewhere
Yep.
to another continent just to get the pin fixed, if I can get the pin fixed locally. So that's not too grumpy, but you'll see in my other videos something else I picked up on my trips, and the Ted Baker designed pocket knife, and I had something to complain about it. I was really happy with this watch up until the moment I needed to set the time. Thanks, folks.